2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Don't go anywhere. It's the final round of the Legacy Invitational. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. That was really well played. Second shot here on the first.
Yeah, going for it in two. Okay. He wants to win.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
On the green, but a ways to go. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
An uphill left to righter.
Oh. 4 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Let's go to the par 3 second.
The tempo there was exquisite.
This is pitching wedge on the way. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. So close. This one from 4 feet away. The tee shot at 3. I like that one. Buckle up. Take a look at this one. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole. That is a massive drive.
This one's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you're trying to hit the green. Just get it on, pin high, and now try to make a putt. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
This one's a par 3. going with the 8-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Good looking putt. Trailing by 4 strokes. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Another fine-looking strike this one. It'll find the green.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Out to the 7th hole.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
This is the 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, that was so close. Opportunity here to move into a share of 4th. He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
That was such a pure swing. Right now, it's 6 under.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. And a tap in left for par. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
He really got behind that one. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. That was the right distance and the right club. Well done. Moving along. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is in a tie for 9th. We start the second 9 with a par 5. That really sounded pure. Sitting at 6 under. Really well done. A putt here to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 11th. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Not bad. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And he's down there. You got to read.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Currently 6 under for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 10 here. It's just about 3 feet away.
A good look at par here.
And that puddle drop. Well done. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
From around 180 yards out. 3 shots off the lead.
going with less club.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
I think he's pulled this one. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. On the tee here, the par 3 14th. Needs to make a move soon. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. And that's 8 birdies today. And now -7 for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Going and going and going.
This looks like a 190-yard shot. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
This one headed left in a hurry.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Magic with the short club. Here's the par putt. That putt goes in, and our featured player is at 7 under par with just a few holes left to go.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Woo, absolutely unleashed it. Oh boy, didn't see that one coming. Here's the second at 16. Now this putt for birdie. That was close. This putt from 4 feet. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 7th. Now to 17, a par 4. This tee shot is looking good so far. This from about 210 yards. Only 2 back of the lead. Time now for the third. Just 2 strokes off the lead. That's really a beautiful chip shot. Needs this to drop to save par. Let's update you on what's been going on. He is currently in a tie for 7th place. The tee shot on 18 and 2 strokes off the lead. Wow, what a swing. This shot in the 220-yard range. Currently trailing by 2 shots. Great recovery there. Should be able to clean that up and save par. And as the putt drops, he ends the event at 8 under par. Here's a look at the final results, and for our featured player, it's a top 5 finish.
Just solid playing all week long. Great finish.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
Hello there, welcome back to this event already in progress. Time to kick off things here on the first hole. And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. Okay, there we go. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, sliding by. I believe this is for your par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. You are currently sitting right at even par. And the wind will be a factor on this one. It's blowing right into our face. Well, you made good contact with that one. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 24 feet from the cup. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, too bad. Okay, this one is for the par. A bit too much power into that putt. And here comes a 4-footer. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Okay, double bogey coming up. Okay, you are at 2 over par. We got a third hole par 4 coming up here. Let's do it. This one's looking like a fairway finder. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. This one's 7 feet away. Oh, it's going right by. All right, let's sink this one for par. All right, moving forward. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh, unfortunate. And this next putt for par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And the person in the #1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. Looking good off the tee. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Oh, that'll do. This one's a 7-footer. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. I'll take that. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And after that hole, you've been brought down to even par. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. That's a safe shot. This putt's around 24 feet to the cup. Well, this one's looking good so far.
Ooh, it's still on track.
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. And now the par 4 8th. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Your approach is heading a little leftward. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Nicely done. Dropping it in there for the bird. Good stuff. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. And now the ninth. It's a par 4. Yes, that's a good swing. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there.
All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. Oh, right by.
Just a tap. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. It's going to put you up to 1 under par. Teeing it up now on the 10th.
Okay, looking good.
This is our 3rd shot.
Ah, chip was close. That chip was pretty close.
Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. And 1 under after that one. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Safely on the green. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh, almost. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. And the 12th hole is a par 4. Nicely done. This one's about 110 from the pin. I'm okay with that. Okay, 2 under. If you can sink this. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Looking pretty good. Wow, amazing. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. And the 13th presents us with a par 5. Good shot. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. All right, this next putt for eagle. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Four feet left. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. This putt is for birdie. Short putt here, but does move left to right. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And 4 under par after that hole. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. It looks like we're going to be in the fairway. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. That'll do for the approach. He'll go to 5 under for the round if you sink this. It's breaking to the left, I think. It's getting there. And the putt goes down. Of course it would. Well done. And you are clocking in at 8 strokes behind our leader. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Beautiful swing. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh no, it's right by the hole. 6 feet to the cup. And 8 strokes off the lead after that one. All right, this one is number 17. We have a par 3 here. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. And here we go with the par putt. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. 8 strokes off the lead as we move to the next. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Silky swing. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. Here's a putt to go to 7 under. I think this one will go left to right. Oh. And the putt drops, and you will finish your round with a birdie. Okay, this one's done. You've wound up at 6 under for the day. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there and welcome to this society event. Final round of action just about to kick off. Hopefully your nerves are in check. Looking forward to this.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time to crown a champion here in Detroit. It's the final day of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Rich, being in Detroit, downtown here, it's got its own charm, doesn't it? There's a bit of character about it in this Detroit Golf Club. Another one of those old world gems.
It is one of these courses that we get a treat to play on the PGA Tour, designed by Donald Ross back in the day. And this is a kind of a composite course. They switch out a couple of holes from the south to the north. But beyond that, it's just one of those weeks where you feel like you're going back in time a little bit. The way that the greens were designed, the way that they look and they feel, and the bunkering, it's just not everyday kind of stuff. And I think players like it because it is because that it's not overly long. You see a lot of birdies, but that's what they want. Kind of, 2/3 in the way of the year. It's been a long year. They want to go out to a golf course that feels user friendly. And if they hit it well, they find the fairways. Boy, I tell you what, it's a scorer's delight, but you get off target a little bit. That long rough in those trees, they're going to grab you, and it's going to make life difficult. But this is such a fun golf course, such a fun week to be a part of.
And he's hit that inside the range. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is for birdie.
Ricky Fowler is currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. Here at the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Going with the 7. Just needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one will be diving hard to the right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard now, and it's Ricky Fowler in top spot. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Time for the second shot into the third. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 1 under for the event. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green at 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Atta boy, good shot. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? A bit wild on approach there. Sitting at -1. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He has this putt to save his par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Just a 4-footer remaining. And Ricky Fowler leads this tournament. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
That's some good golf right there. Standing over his second shot. This would be a great up and down. Straight out of the top draw. An opportunity to make a par here. Our leader is Ricky Fowler here, playing nicely so far. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
That's a lovely looking stroke. Come on. Oh, that's a great putt. Did everything but drop. And as we check the standings, it's Ricky Fowler leading this one. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
And it's great to see Ricky Fowler back on top of this leaderboard. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Yeah, nicely played. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Looking pretty good.
Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Not a bad play, that one. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Tracking. You beauty! What a putt! And it's welcome back to Ricky Fowler, sitting on top of the leaderboard. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Go on, get in the hole. Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And Ricky Fowler leads this tournament. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Now 5 strokes behind. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Now 4 back after that hole. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Maybe going for the green, are we?
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Oh, that was almost the birdie with big wings. And this putt to move into the top 20. He currently finds himself in a tie for 14th in the tournament.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Oh, that is beautiful. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 5. And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Well, this should find the short grass. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like a lengthy 25-foot putt from here.
So close. A par putt awaits. And down it goes. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
That's not going to find the fairway. Well, he's got a good chance here to get this one up and down and get to within 1 of the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd.
And only 1 hole to go in this event, Luke.
He's in a share of 3rd place.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
lining up from around 160 yards. Just one shot back now. Going with the 9-iron, I think. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. And this putt is for a final score of the magical number in golf, 59. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
And with that, he'll sign off on his round. Well, there's no doubt the chance to go back-to-back was a huge carrot. Unfortunately, just coming up a bit short, but it's certainly exciting down the stretch.
Luke, unfortunately, not getting the back-to-back wins. Came ever so close, but unfortunately coming up just a little bit shy. Still awfully impressed with this week's work.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.